Welcome back to Shots of Victory. I'm Blake.
And I'm Rocky.
In today's video, we're talking about Raw, NXT, SmackDown. We got a little game we're gonna do, so we'll see how we do like this. Wrestling news, NFL news, NBA's news, predictions, results, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
We don't have because you guys are bums.
Hot takes.
Hot takes. Send those in, or else I know where your family lives. I will. Yeah.
He will find you.
I will Liam Neeson you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so first, starting off with Raw, John Cena promo interrupted by CM Punk, which sets up a championship match for Night of Champions.
Honestly, what's your hype levels for this?
I really wanted it at Money in the Bank,
Mm-hmm.
and I really wanted it at SummerSlam,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm okay with it happening. As a story standpoint, I really like it at Night of Champions.
Mm-hmm.
As a fan-wise, I really wanted it not at Night of Champions.
Yeah. Because I feel like it would have been better if it wasn't at Night of Champions. Because they're not going to have a title change at Night of Champions, so it's going to be predictable.
But at the same time, they could, and I could see exactly how they would do it.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a certain Money in the Bank being held currently.
Who did look at them after the promo.
Yeah. But no, because I really like it for these two because it shows their characters. Because CM Punk in the past has said he's never going to Saudi and just saying it's easy cash grab. But Cena being
A heel.
If SummerSlam wasn't right around the corner, I would say that I'd take Cena. I'd take Punk winning this. But with SummerSlam right around the corner, I can't say that.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know. I just don't think they're going to have Cena lose his title.
Before SummerSlam?
Yeah. But no, I'm really excited for this match. I don't know how it's going to end. I don't think it's going to end clean.
It isn't. There's none of Cena's matches this year have ended clean.
Well, I'm not that doesn't involve him using the title.
Yeah. None of them have ended.
I really think Punk might win, to be honest. I don't know.
If he does, I think Seth cashes in.
I'd like that, but at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, and then we hit Seth versus Sami at SummerSlam. But my thing, if my whole SummerSlam feud for Seth didn't involve Roman Reigns, I would say yes to that.
Yeah.
But I genuinely think SummerSlam to Mania is just Seth versus Roman. Unless Seth is still holding champ by the time WrestleMania starts.
Yeah.
I think a certain Canadian is going to be added into that feud.
Kevin Owens.
Your
Your
AJ Styles beats Chad Gable.
nothing other than that, really. It was a decent match at best.
Liv Morgan shoots down Roxanne Perez's idea of working together. Roxy says the best women's will win. Talk about the Queen of the Ring qualifier. Roxanne Perez beats Kairi Sane, Rhea Ripley, and Liv Morgan to move on to the Queen of the Ring semifinals. I'm fine with it. Honestly, I don't really want any of those two. I don't think anyone from the Raw's side is going to even win. So,
because of how little they're using Io Sky.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, you low-key also just can't. Because, Rhea, no. Liv, she's kind of doing her own thing with Roxy right now.
Yeah.
And that's literally everybody.
Yeah.
That's one reason I don't like the Raw Women's, because it's like low-key, we have good wrestlers. But it's just, they're either faces or they're just stuck in tag team.
Yeah.
If Zoe Stark didn't kill her leg, I would low-key, take her as my winner of going
Queen
to
of the Ring,
finals.
yeah.
I think she'd win it because I think she would put a good match on with Io.
She would.
But like, everyone already hates how overused like Liv, Rhea versus Io already is.
Yeah.
That's all we can get.
Because Zoe's hurt, and the rest haven't been built up to be main eventers.
Yeah, and as of right now, all of the big names as well, heel wise, is stuck in stuck for Lyra.
Yeah, and the tag team.
Yeah, honestly, I think Lyra's best. Like Lyra has the best feud right now, the women's division.
100%.
The Raw women's division.
That's why we haven't seen Io have a pay-per-view match since WrestleMania, while Lyra's had 2 pay-per-view matches since WrestleMania.
I just hate the fact that we have to focus on one like title, and that's it. Why can't we just do both?
Yeah, like why? If they couldn't focus just on one title, why not just have only one mid-card title? Because obviously the Raw's women's division isn't deep enough to have 2 divisions for it.
But I mean, there's the potential for it. They just don't do anything with it. Is the thing.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that, which is one reason I don't like Io as the champ, is because it leaves it for only dream matches to be possible. Like Io versus Rhea, that's a good match. And then we have Roxy and Liv, which, I mean, they'll be okay matches. Roxy's good. But then Steph, which is also just a dream match.
Yeah.
But it's like, I think both of the ones mid-card titles are being used good. SmackDown, I like it. I don't know. I think...
They have a more built-up women's division.
Yeah, but they just don't... Honestly, I think SmackDown's just women that don't have a championship or aren't fighting for the champion is the best part.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I know SmackDown's women's title mid-card is going to hopefully switch soon. I think that'll help.
Yeah.
SmackDown, Tiffy, she'll be fine. Io, I think honestly, out of all the champions we have right now, Io might be the worst.
That's honestly fair.
Yet she's the best wrestler. That's the champ. But yeah, we'll see. I think I'll be fine if everyone is retained after SummerSlam besides Io. I don't want Io to come out of either Evolution or SummerSlam as champ.
That's fair.
Nikki Bella backstage promo with Nat and Maxine Dupree that introduce herself to Io Sky. Then introduces herself to Io Sky. Yep.
Io was glazing her so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's been reported, well, it's not reported, that Nat and Maxine are officially going to be having a tag team, like, whatever. They're going to be a tag team.
Yeah, and they have an official name called the Dungeon Dolls.
Okay. I don't know how I like that name. I mean, it's okay. It's just the dungeon part, like... We have Alpha Academy and then the Dungeon Dolls. I would feel like we should have, like, kept with, like, this, like, the schoolgirls.
Yeah.
I just feel like we should have, like, kept something, like, school-related or, like, that. Because I feel like if I hear Dungeon Dolls, I'm immediately thinking of, like, Nikki Cross is in that tag team. Tell me right now, Nikki Cross does not look like she'd be in a team called the Dungeon Dolls.
She does.
We have the happiest person ever, Nat, and then Maxine Dupree. The doll part I guess, because that Botox.
And then there's the...
They're going to be locked in a dungeon, okay.
And then there's the Heart Dungeon. That's probably what it is.
Yeah. Becky Lynch promo about how Lyra needs to show respect. Bayley returns and attacks Lynch from behind. What do you think's next?
I think at Evolution, we get Bayley, Lyra, Becky. Then I'm thinking we're probably going to get Bayley versus Becky at SummerSlam.
Our plan literally changes every single week.
It does, because
that just shows how good this Is that because it still shows that we're wanting more?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm at the point right now where I think it's just going to be Bailey versus Becky at Evolution, and then we get Lyra at SummerSlam. Because I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see Lyra this whole time until Evolution, and then she.
But we saw her this.
Like, besides this Raw, like, I think she's going to go disappear for a little bit, then come back on Evolution. Because, I mean, this feud right now, because with Becky with the way Bailey returned, I don't think Lyra needs to be in that feud.
But Lyra did help Bailey beating up Becky.
I know, it's like, so I'm saying I don't know. Because I feel like I don't know, I don't know yet. I want to see how tonight's Raw goes before I want to say what I have. But I'll just keep the same as you. Triple threat at Evolution.
And singles at SummerSlam.
Ron Killing's promo where he says the truth has set him free, and then he cuts his dreads off with scissors. It was a really good promo.
Yeah.
Have you seen what Bubba Ray Dudley's been saying about him?
No.
He's been saying he doesn't want him to mention Truth at all anymore. And, like, stop calling himself R-Truth and stop saying stuff about Truth and just stick to Ron Killing because that's his name. And then R-Truth, like, went off on him. It was crazy.
I saw that, his Truth going off.
Yeah.
But I didn't see what caused it.
I really like that. I really liked his promo. It was really good. The Truth has set him free.
Yeah.
I mean, do you see him doing anything, honestly, though?
I see maybe a feud with Cena, then maybe like a little Miz feud, maybe.
Honestly, I don't want a Miz. I want Awesome Truth back one last time. Because I know you never liked Awesome Truth when they're the winners.
What?
Like when they're, you always hate. You wanted them to lose every time. You always
I
want.
don't like them as champs. I'm fine with them as a team.
I love their title run. That's what I love Miz. So.
That is true.
Could you imagine Truth and Melodome Miz?
Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine Miz and Melodome Miz? Like.
Miz and Melodome Miz.
He's still MIA.
That is true.
But yeah, we'll see what's next for Ron Killings. Finn is mad backstage that Dom is in the King of the Ring, and he isn't. Dom said since he had Money in the Bank that Dom should get King of the Ring. Liv is mad Roxy won the match and not her. Fine.
Yeah.
Mr. Iguana hype reel with La Yeshka about his highlights at Worlds Collide.
It does.
It does? What do you...
Second to final line for the news. I think.
No. Yep. Never mind. Sami Zayn beats Braun Breaker, Dom, and Penta to move in the King of the Ring final. LA Knight attacked Braun. Karen Cross praises Sami Zayn for winning dirty because of, what is it? Wait, what's the word?
Because he,
Climbing? Wait, what's the word called? Yeah, just like taking advantage of the distraction. I was really... Why did LA Knight do it, do you think?
Because of Seth costing him his chance at Money in the Bank.
I get that, but what is next? What is LA Knight? Is it LA Knight could be feuding with Seth?
I think we do. I think first match we get LA Knight versus Braun. Then I think we get LA Knight versus Seth.
But my thing is, if we get that, I really want the briefcase to be on the line. And I don't know if I want... But, like... I don't know if I want LA Knight to win Money in the Bank like that.
Yeah.
But also, like... Who'd they do that with?
They did it with Miz and Otis.
I really I like that kind of match.
Mm-hmm.
But for LA Knight, I think the better pop is for him winning at Money in the Bank, since it was in LA.
Yeah. So they lost their opportunity there, honestly.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Seth versus LA Knight is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Sami Zayn beat Breaker and Dom Penta. I don't know if I liked that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would rather have him be on the other side, which was Bronson Reed, mystery opponent Sheamus and Rusev.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'd rather have Sammy win that.
Yeah.
Because I really wanted Dom or Braun Breaker to win this match.
I wanted Dom to win.
I feel like Sami Zayn has the Rumble coming up,
Mm-hmm.
which I think he's gonna win because it's a Saudi Rumble. I mean,
So do we think that Sammy is gonna win both King of the Ring and Rumble?
the only way I see that happening is if we get a face Sammy at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
Afterwards, we get him contemplating, and then we get him as heel for Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way I see that is if we get Seth versus Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the only way that's possible. I don't know though. I don't know if I want it though.
I was thinking we get Sammy versus Gunther at we get like Sammy versus the current champ at SummerSlam, and then Seth cashes in after Sammy wins it, and then Sammy goes on a long journey to get back and wins the Rumble.
But the thing is with that, I don't like that for the reason of his Rumble win won't be as big if he's already won his first championship. Because that's how you can get hyped to his Rumble win, is because it's going to be to his first championship in WWE. My only thing is, I just really hope they don't do one thing, which I feel like they're going to do, which we'll get into later. AJ Styles backstage interview where he says that he's going to teach Seth Rollins a lesson in respect. New Day interview where they say they aren't defending their titles until a true number one contender is found. Asuka hype reel as it's revealed that she is making her return next week in a Queen of the Ring tournament match.
Okay, that was so dumb though, because before that they had revealed in like a tiny 3-pixel graphic that she was returning.
Yeah.
Like it was shown on the tournament bracket. Like why couldn't she just be a question mark thing? Like
I mean, they did the same with Kairi Sane though, and no one complained. So I'm not gonna complain for Asuka. So. Nikki Bella promo interrupted by Liv Morgan, who's pissed off that she hits her with her finisher, Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
Gunther chokes out Jay to win back the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yay.
I'm
just surprised they ended Jay's reign after only 51 days.
To it being to Gunther for a tap out, I'm not surprised. I mean, I literally called that, really. Quite literally said this was going to happen.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Jay's going to go. I'm guessing it's because Jay's injured.
He's not.
Oh, yeah.
He's not.
My fault. No, I don't really know why they had him lose.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad with it, because, like, I'd rather have Gunther as champ.
You know who was mad about it?
Who?
Rikishi.
Of course he is.
Did you see the podcast segment?
I don't listen to Rikishi, bro.
Yeah, I did. I don't either, but he was like yapping about how it wouldn't have happened to Randy Orton or Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, because those two are so much better than Jay Uso.
That's what I was saying, bro.
I mean, I don't even care, because, like, it's not like Jay was a great champ.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you could say Gunther wasn't, but Gunther also wasn't put in best matches.
Yeah.
This Gunther, I feel like we can get him in better matches.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that, yes, almost last PLE he did face Pat McAfee, but that doesn't matter.
No, it was oh, wait, yeah. That was like, I was about to say it was 2 pay-per-views ago, but Saturday night's main event is not pay-per-view.
And I said last pay-per-view he was in, so you can. I'm guessing they only gave Gunther it just so Gunther versus Goldberg can be for a title.
Yeah,
I mean,
most likely.
that's the only reason I can see it happening.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Jay.
After the show.
Jay just congratulated the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's rumored that they're trying to put him back with Jimmy, and honestly, I'm fine with that because of it being what's happening after SummerSlam with my Vision,
Mm-hmm.
with the Vision.
With.
Because I mean, we've been saying this. I've been saying this for a while at least.
Mm-hmm.
I think next year's Mania main event is going to be Seth versus Roman,
Mm-hmm.
unless something happens at down the changes, and I think at we're gonna get Team Roman versus Team Seth
Mm-hmm.
at Survivor Series. So it's probably gonna be, I don't know. But I mean, Roman has the Usos. Seth has Braun and Bronson.
Mm-hmm.
That just makes sense to have those two together. And I mean, Jay's already has big feuds with Braun, so
Yeah.
there's already a story there. Bronson fought them last year at Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only way this can get ruined is just by Sammy. Unless Sammy just goes to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go.
On to NXT. So we first got Obafemi getting attacked by Jasper Troy before the show starts, and he gets put through the windshield of a car.
Yay.
Ethan Page retains the NXT North American Championship against Shawn Legacy after the match. Ethan Page gets attacked by Ricky Saints.
Yay. I thought Ricky was coming up to NXT to main roster, but yay.
Yep. JC Jane talking to Ava gets interrupted by Lainey Reed from Evolve, who slaps JC twice. Then a title match gets made official for tonight.
Yay.
That's all you need to get for a title match? Okay. The calling promo package on why they kicked Brooks Jensen out of the group as he wasn't fully committed to them.
Okay. Like what?
Because he didn't wear like the same clothes as them. He thought he was better than them.
He is better than them.
Then the calling beat Josh Briggs and Yoshiki Inamura.
Yay.
A promo package that has a vintage filter on it, which reveals that Mariah May's new name is Blake Monroe. Twin.
Yeah. I don't know why people are complaining about it. It's fine. Like, y'all literally.
It's her niece's name as her first name. I think her niece's name is Blake.
Yeah, and then Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
And she's in Hollywood themed.
Yeah.
And she had like a Sabrina Carpenter little promo, so it's fine.
Yeah. Lash Legend beats Ren Sinclair with Klein Jordan on commentary.
Can Lash just go to main roster? I mean, like, come on.
Yeah. Jasper Troy explains his reasoning on attacking Oba, knowing that he will even compete even if he's hurt.
Let's go.
JC Jane retains the NXT Women's Championship against Lainey Reed. Then a tournament is made to decide the number one contender, and it is JC Jane versus the winner of that at Evolution.
What's obvious to me, Blake.
Blake's not in it.
Who's in it?
Let me pull it up. I know Blake's not in it. Just keep yapping.
But Blake should be in it. This is bogus. This is hogwash. This is blasphemy.
Okay, first match we get is Lash Legend versus Kalani.
I'm taking Kalani.
Then Zarya versus Izzy Dame.
I'm taking Zarya.
Lola Vice versus Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
Thea Hale versus Jada Parker.
Jada.
So we get Jada versus Klein versus Zarya versus Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace.
So Jordan Grace versus JC Jane at Evolution. Unless somebody gets hurt, like Thea Hale gets hurt, and Blake Monroe takes her place.
Or when's Great American Bash?
Hold up. I'm I'm gonna cook. Great American.
Wait, I think that's after Evolution.
It is the 13th. Oh, wait, no. It's July 12th. It's the same weekend.
So, to help me. Okay, so I mean, theoretically speaking, here, we could get Blake Monroe versus Jordan Grace at Evolution.
Okay.
Come on, we're competing with AEW guys. Give Blake Monroe a match.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what they're gonna do. Okay.
Yeah. First Class makes fun of Yoshiki Inamura and Josh Briggs for losing until Elijah comes over and then they leave.
Yay.
Tavion Heights tells Charlie Dempsey he also wants to leave No Quarter Catch Crew. Charlie says no and then walks away before he can protest.
Yay.
The High Rise beat Luca Crucifino and Tony D'Angelo after Stacks came out, and Tony thought Luca was gonna hit him with the crowbar, so he argued with him.
Yay.
And that made him distracted.
Yay.
Trick Williams promo where he's roasts Elijah, Josh Briggs, and Yoshiki Inamura in a 3v3 match is set up for next week.
Yay.
Obafemi beats Jasper Troy, hitting 2 Fall from Graces to retain the NXT Championship.
Yay. I'm still thinking Jasper Troy to win it. Now on to SmackDown. Now on to SmackDown. John Cena promo interrupted by Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, and LA Knight, who say they will beat Cena.
Yeah.
Randy Orton is not beating Cena. LA Knight
Could, but probably not.
If he was pushed, if they actually wanted to push him, I'd say yes. Cody Rhodes, probably.
Yeah.
Cena leaves down the entrance ramp and gets attacked by Ron Killings. Cena yells at Aldis backstage. Yay.
That was yelling with the turned cap. Oh my gosh.
Randy Orton beats LA Knight, Carmelo Hayes, and Aleister Black.
Yay.
After Knight got attacked by Braun Breaker.
Oh no.
Yay. That's fine. I kind of knew Randy was gonna win. I wanted Mello or Black or Knight. Loki.
So
All
you just
four.
wanted anyone other?
I Loki wanted everyone but Randy. Did win, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Aleister Black because he's a great wrestler. Mello because he's young. LA Knight because I could see him beating Cena. Randy Orton, I could see him not even winning the semifinals. Jacob Fatu explains why he betrayed Solo Sikoa, then says he brought him here and he can take him out. On main event before SmackDown, Hikuleo made his debut.
Oh.
So he probably will be coming on, joining the Solo Sikoa thing soon.
Do you think that means that the Tongans are joining back with Jacob to make it a 3v3?
I don't know. 3v3.
Because it'd be Solo.
Are you having Hick
Yeah.
join Solo?
Oh. Because I was gonna say Solo, JC, Hick versus Jacob and the Tongans.
I've had Hick being with Jacob. I've never had Hick being with Solo. I've had Hick always being with Roman when he first came in. I mean, I guess I think the Tongans split, to be honest.
Really?
Tama has always felt closer to Jacob. I've always felt that Tongaloa was always closer to Solo. Am I wrong to think that?
Not really.
Tongaloa always just felt like more of a Solo person. Tama felt like, looking at their mannerisms, Tama and Jacob go so well together.
Yeah.
And then Tongaloa just is funny. Solo is funny. Put them together.
So what you're saying is Jacob, Hick, and Tama versus Solo, JC, and Loa.
Yeah. Because, I mean, if we're getting Hick, JC, and Solo versus Jacob...
And the Tongans.
that is so unfair.
Mm-hmm.
But if we're getting Tongaloa, JC,
And
Solo versus Tamatonga, Jacob, and Hikuleu, that's more even.
Yeah.
Because Hikuleu will probably be facing JC Mateo the
JC.
whole time. Jacob will probably facing Solo the whole time.
Then the Tongans fight each other.
Yeah, which is okay.
Yeah.
But I don't really care as long as Tom was with Jacob. I like those two together. I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
Or Hikuleu just doesn't come out ever. That works too.
He just does his own thing.
That's so weird. You have him come out on main event, not
Yeah.
like I don't know. Sorry. Nick Aldis replaces Chelsea Green with Alba Fire in the Queen of the Ring tournament since she wasn't at the show.
Mm-hmm.
Jade Cargill beats Nia Jax, Piper, and Michin to move on to the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Yay.
Good call.
It was.
Naomi and Tiffy promo. Naomi leaves the ring and Tiffy gets attacked by Nia. Naomi tries to cash in, but Nia just stares her down. She walks away.
Yeah.
Why Nia cares? Don't know.
Yeah. I guess she just wants Tiffy.
Wyatt 6 beat the Motor City Machine Guns. Yay. Loki was a really bad match.
Yeah,
The Wyatts Loki slipped up a lot.
Yeah. It looks like they're a bit rusty in the ring.
But I mean, they've been out for like a bunch of months, so it's fine. John Cena asks Jimmy Uso backstage where Ron Killings is, and then heads out to the ring. Mm-hmm. John Cena and CM Punk promo, where Punk just says Cena has basically just become Punk.
Yeah.
And that Punk is gonna... Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that. Because they're really just calling out the fact that also that Punk said he's never going to Saudi.
Mm-hmm. And now they're calling out that John Cena has become what he fought against. And
he just became Cena. Mm-hmm. It's low-key taking a turn that I didn't think the WWE would take.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy with this.
Me too.
But after the promo, Ron Killings attacks Cena from behind and locks in the STFU.
Yeah.
Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair bicker backstage on who is moving on in Queen of the Ring tournament. But you know who's going to move on to being a woman's first number one contender for the tag titles? Bliss and Charlotte. Promise you we're getting that at SummerSlam.
Oh, 100%.
I don't want this to happen.
I don't either. But it's just so cliche.
Nick Aldis is pissed at Ron Killings backstage, and Ron Killings wants Cena next week. And Nick Aldis books it. Nick Aldis. Alexa Bliss beats Candice LeRae, Alba Fire, and Charlotte Flair to move on in the Queen of the Ring tournament. I did not expect this. I thought they were going to give it to Charlotte, but I am not mad at all.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a Charlotte and Jade finals, honestly.
Yeah. I'm looking happy with Alexa.
Yeah.
I think a match would be better with Alexa in it.
Yeah, for who she could face next week.
Yeah. Cody Rhodes and CM Punk segment backstage where Punk wishes Cody Rhodes luck in his match. Cody Rhodes beats Shinsuke, Damian Priest, and Andrade to move on in the King of the Ring tournament.
Yeah.
That's low-key fine. I don't like... It was obvious that Cody Rhodes was going to win it. I don't think it's a big deal that Cody Rhodes won it. Mm-hmm. I didn't want Priest to win it, so it's fine. Shinsuke is Shinsuke. He's not going to win it. Andrade is Andrade.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not... I thought we were getting both women's matches tonight, so that's what I was looking up. Nope, we're just getting the 2 Raw ones. Okay. Then we have... If you guys... Wait, you guys obviously wouldn't know because...
We haven't talked about it.
Yep. We have bought tickets for the SmackDown in Michigan.
Yeah, June 20th.
So we will be there.
Mm-hmm. I have it pulled up.
Okay, I do too. So we're going to do predictions for that.
Mm-hmm.
Cena versus Truth, obviously.
I feel... Since it's not for the title, that kind of convinces me that I think we could see Truth win with the help of CM Punk.
I think it's going to be Truth winning with Punk.
Yeah, I think Truth wins. And also, I'm putting this on the line for these predictions.
Okay. I mean, it's just going to default go to you because I feel like it's gonna be the same.
Sammy Randy.
Wait, what is?
What?
Are we getting both wins
Yes,
next week?
I think so.
Okay. What? Let's see what. Okay. So for Raw tonight, we're getting Steph versus Ivy versus Oscar versus Raquel.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you taking winning that?
I'm taking Becker.
Okay, I'm taking Steph too. So Alexa versus Steph is what we're saying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Steph.
Yeah.
Perez versus Jade. I'm taking Jade.
Mm-hmm.
So Jade versus Steph in the finals. That's low key good.
Steph versus Jade.
Solo and Jacob Fatu promo.
Whoa, you skipped Sammy versus Randy.
Oh, I did. Low key, I thought I said that. Sammy versus Randy. Sadly.
This has got me confused.
Wait, are we getting both? Wait. When is King of the Ring? Is it in 2 weeks?
June 28th.
Okay, so it's in 2 weeks.
I don't know if we get the Cody match.
I feel like it makes sense if we get both of them on Friday, because then we get a Raw and SmackDown
For them
to build the feud.
Yeah. So do you... Okay, so
but at the same time, I feel like they just do it on that Friday, and that's it.
Do you think we should predict the Cody match then?
I'm not. I wouldn't. Wait, who's he facing?
He faced either the winner of Bronson Reed versus Jey Uso versus Rusev versus Sheamus. I got Bronson in that match, honestly.
I Bronson too. Okay, I don't know.
And then in the Cody Bronson match that we'd be predicting, I would take Bronson actually.
I low-key take Bronson too.
So we'd get, and then I would take Sammy over.
God, Bronson versus Sammy in the finals is the worst match I've ever heard. My problem is we just have all face friends in this match.
Yeah.
I mean, if they give it to Jay, we're literally having just a friendly match between all four of these people.
Yeah.
It's like horrible. I literally hate how they did this. I don't know why they let Sammy win or put Sammy in this match. I don't know why they had Randy win when they just had a title match. Cody, he doesn't even need this match. Like, literally give it to... You should have just taken Cody out of this.
And put Mello in that spot, honestly.
No, just put Randy in his spot. Give Randy the win, fine. Put LA Knight in it. LA Knight is just LA Knight. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Put Sammy where Jay should be, and give Braun Breaker the win.
So we'd get Braun Breaker
versus Sammy. That's fine. Randy versus LA Knight, which is fine.
Yeah.
And then we can get whatever. That's so much better than what we have now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, God. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm very passionate about this. So I hate Canadians.
Speaking of Canadians,
Trish Stratus is reported to be showing there. I don't know.
Yeah, she's reported to be there.
For Evolution, but it doesn't make sense for her to come back as early.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Yeah, but Nikki Bella came back early, and she's for Evolution.
You right.
Then we also had Solo and Jacob Fatu promo.
Yep.
Do you think this is where Hick debuts?
I thought it was debut last week. I think Hick debuts, yeah.
Okay.
I think either Hick debuts or the Tongans come back.
Mm-hmm. And Zelina Vega calls out Julia. When do you think this match between them happens?
I want to say Crown Jewel,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
I could see it happening at Evolution.
I don't know. Honestly, I think it might happen outside of his main event.
Oh my goodness.
That's just something WWE would do. I'm not surprised they do that.
That would be sad.
I just low-key also just don't like... I don't know. Because Zelina versus Julia is just not a big match, so I don't like... Low-key, I'm not even surprised it just happens on SmackDown. To be honest. I don't know. When do you think it happens?
I think it's Evolution. I just don't know because they have not been very well booked with Zelina as champ.
I just think, honestly, I'd rather have Julia face someone else at Evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is Julia feuded with?
She's kind of feuded with Charlotte, but I don't see that.
No, we'll see. What else? What else? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. What are we predicting? We just like kind of stated what's gonna be there. How are you putting your title on the line?
For the matches.
Oh, well, we had the same people, so.
No, we didn't.
Wait, wait, what?
Oh, wait, yes, we did.
Yeah.
So I just retain automatically. Okay.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Okay, yeah. Then we got our little game.
Our little game. Yeah.
Sorry, that was literally just chaos. I don't know what just happened. I don't remember a single thing that just happened. So our little game is we have every brand, every sex, who we think is the most overrated and underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. So first, starting off with Raw, my person that's overrated is Sami Zayn.
I got Sammy as well. It's solely because most of the roster is just normally rated or underrated, and he's the one that gets a lot of praise when sometimes he doesn't deserve it.
I just genuinely think he is literally the same as Jey Uso. I don't see a difference. Jey has the spear. Sammy has a luva kick. There's literally no difference. I don't think Sammy should have beaten Gunther. I hate the fact that he beat Gunther for the IC title.
Yeah, it should have been Chad.
I think Sammy also just had a lackluster hold of the title. Sammy, I think the only time I actually like Sammy is when he's with KO or Roman.
Yeah.
I think the fact that Sammy just doesn't have motive for anything he does, and I just hate that. Underrated, who do you have?
I have JD McDonough.
Hey, JD McDonough. I have Ludwig Kaiser.
Okay, that's fair.
Because, I mean, bro, really just don't be doing anything.
I would put Kerry in here, but the fans don't, like, trash talk him. They think that, I would say he's fairly rated by the fans, that he just doesn't get used by WWE.
Yeah. I mean, JD McDonough, like, problem is you just don't got the look to be a main eventer.
Because he is fantastic in the ring, I would say. Because, remember, he fought an entire match with a broken rib.
I wouldn't say an entire match. I would say...
half a match.
Like, the last bit with the broken rib.
Because he got injured 3 minutes into the match and it was a 10-minute match.
Yeah, but he wasn't tagged in most of the time.
But still, he wrestled with a broken rib.
Yeah. Kaiser, I mean, he doesn't get used, and he's good when he does get used. I mean, his feud with Sheamus was good. I mean, he was literally in an IC title match, and then just doesn't get used. And then, honestly, if you're on the... Honestly, I'm going to change my pick. Anyone who is in, like, gets promos when Raw is on commercial, I think those are all underrated.
Yeah. So that would be Chad, Ludwig, and Karrion.
And Theory.
Yeah, Theory.
I mean, those are all four people who are literally underrated. And I feel like WWE knows that, so they're putting him in those spots. Okay, Raw Women's overrated. I Bailey.
I have Rhea Ripley.
I just hate Bailey, to be honest.
I just hate Rhea.
Yep. Underrated. I have Ivy.
Ivy now.
I just hate Ivy, to be honest.
You hate what? You said that's underrated.
I know. She's underrated. I just hate Ivy. So I'm not gonna have reasons behind it. I just hate her.
I just think she is a lot is good.
Genuinely, she is just strong, and that is it. I think if she gets better on the mic, then she could honestly be a like main event player. I just think out of American Made, I think she has the most potential. Saying that, yes, I think Chad could beat Dom. I think that Creeds will win the tag titles next, but I still think she has the most potential. Because honestly, she could beat EO right now. I wouldn't be mad.
Yeah.
I think out of Lyra's, besides Becky, Lyra versus Ivy was the best feud.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, it was only 2 people, but I still think it was the best feud. SmackDown Women's overrated. I have Zelina Vega.
Overrated. I have Jade Cargill. Because honestly, I don't get the appeal with her. Because honestly, she's just like a Bianca Belair.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. She's like Bianca Belair.
But I would say Bianca's better.
Well, yeah, because Bianca also is. Oh, let me do that. Bianca also is that has been wrestling for longer.
But I just don't get it.
Genuinely, Jade's had like a year of wrestling. That's it.
She has way more than that. What are you talking about?
AEW she really wasn't good at all. I just haven't seen the appeal of Zelina Vega. I mean, I liked her in the feud with Rhea for that match, and that was really it.
Yeah.
The only reason I like Zelina is because of her ring gear is good. I never really liked her in LWO. I don't. Her title reign has been horrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Underrated. I have Jade Cargill.
I have Alba Fire.
Alba Fire.
Yeah.
Alba Fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had a pretty good performance on this SmackDown.
Okay. Jade Cargill. I mean, I've low-key loved Jade Cargill ever since she came into WWE. I loved her outside of WWE. It's just like low-key, the fans ain't really behind her. And yes, she's getting a push now, but low-key she should have gotten that push a long time ago. My only problem with her is I low-key hate her entrance.
Yeah.
I low-key hate A Storm's Coming. But no, Jade Cargill's low-key getting pushed now, so like low-key like because I have her winning Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
So I think at SummerSlam she'll be decently rated, but as of right now she's still underrated. Smack Men's overrated. I have Damian Priest.
I have Damian as well.
Thing is, I really like Damian. I loved his title reign.
Yeah.
I only liked him because of his title reign. I just think WWE pushes him way too much.
Like he kicks out of every single move that he gets hit on him, and he's acts like it's nothing getting hit to him. Like if he gets put through a table, he's gonna be back up in like 5 seconds.
I just like his mic work can be good. I just don't think he's charismatic.
Yeah.
For him being a face as well, I think that's honestly the problem with him right now is just because he's a face. I think he's so much better as a heel.
Yeah.
I just think he just gets pushed way too much, and I think
he gets opportunities that other people.
I feel it's just the same thing they did with Roman, but everyone already liked Priest as it is, so there's really no point to do it.
Yeah.
Underrated, I have Solo.
Underrated, I have Berto.
Yeah, it's fun.
Berto is so good in the ring.
Solo, he's not good in the ring, but he's really good on the mic.
Yes. And
just being, just like he's bad in ring, but besides in ring, he's great. I think Money in the Bank has shown how funny he is. His feud with Roman showed how good he was in the in promos. The I bought tickets, all of his stuff he's been like said. I think he's one of the funniest people that WWE has right now. It's just the problem is he doesn't have it in ring.
Yeah.
And I don't think he'll ever get it in the ring. But yeah. Okay. Now on NXT.
Oh boy.
Luis may say those last for a reason. NXT, men's overrated. I have Charlie Dempsey and Noam Dar.
I have Josh Briggs.
I hate Charlie Dempsey. I hate Noam Dar. You know what the common denominator is?
Just overrated.
No. They're both
Heritage Cup.
They're both Heritage Cup winners. Didn't even realize I said their names. Hate both of them. Charlie Dempsey, you'll never be able to win me. Noam Dar, you'll never be able to win me. I hate both of you. I'm not even gonna defend it. Underrated, I have Ashante.
Underrated, I have Miles Bourne.
That's fun. Oh, underrated, you just had a title match, buddy.
So?
NXT overrated, I have all the Fatal Influence.
Overrated, I have Lash Legend.
Okay, racist. You know, I just hate all of Fatal Influence. I've never liked them. I liked them until they gave JC Jane the undashing mask and did nothing with that.
Oh my gosh, that was so upsetting.
That was my turning point.
Yeah.
Who's your underrated?
My underrated is Tan Paxley.
That was Zarya.
Of course you did.
I don't have. If you watch this podcast, you know I don't have to defend myself.
Oh, you glaze Zarya so much.
Jeremy has never seen Jaw.
You've never seen Zarya wrestle, and you just glaze her to the max.
I love Zarya. The only reason I hate Zarya is because Loki, they only have her in red and white. It's Loki the only time I've seen her in. I've never seen any other color besides red and white.
Because she doesn't wear any other color.
I know. No, Zarya is the greatest. Zarya is the greatest NXT wrestler of all time.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's why I said we said NXT for last. Bro, I just had two people and a whole ass faction in this. On to wrestling
on
news. Hope you haven't gotten tired of me talking, because I'm still talking.
Yep.
WWE, AEW, and TNA news. The greatest of all time. The best in-ring wrestler we've ever seen. Goldberg is set to return to WWE at the June 16th episode of Monday Night Raw, which is tonight. Huh. Wonder why they gave Gunther the match.
Wonder why.
It's like basically confirmed. It's just really reported. Everyone's saying it. The match is going to happen at Saturday Night's Main Event, which Loki thought it was going to happen at Crown Jewel. But Loki, I'm not complaining.
Yeah, because Crown Jewel's not for another while.
Not Crown Jewel. I meant King.
Night of Champions.
Yes, all the same.
Crown Jewel's in Australia.
Shut it. Yeah, that's it. Thunder Rosa challenging Britt Baker was off script, and she hadn't told AEW about it. Wow. Where is Britt Baker, man? Is she just a full-time dentist now?
Yeah, I guess so. When was the last time she had a AEW appearance?
She's not even in AEW anymore.
But she challenged for Baker.
Baker's been released. WWE is working with an undisclosed mainstream artist to create a new song for Seth.
I don't know why he needs a new song.
Because it's for it's the whole faction. It's Metro Boomin. It's Metro Boomin. It's not confirmed, but like
it's Metro.
Metro literally has been tweeting out saying, "I want to make a theme song for WWE," and it's been saying it's his dream. And that was also posted up at WrestleMania, and it's also posted up at any Raw close to him, and has like a bunch of titles.
Yeah.
And was literally in the promo for Bad Blood. So I mean.
Yeah.
And it's Metro Boomin, so I mean, yeah. Oh, the NFL draft. Yep, the WWE draft is now expected to take place something this fall.
Oh, sorry.
Sometime this fall after SummerSlam. Yeah, and you said it wasn't happening.
Yeah.
You loser.
Loser.
Danhausen's current AEW contract ends in July unless it's extended due to injury time.
Yeah.
God, I hate Danhausen. I hate him.
Why?
His face paint.
Oh.
It's just ugly.
Do you hate Darby Allin then?
I love Darby Allin. No, Darby Allin's face paint looks good.
That is true.
Bro just looks... I can't say that word in 2025, but...
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't say that big word. Can't say that in the big 2-5, but yeah.
2-5.
Vikingo had concerns about a leg injury at Worlds Collide, but he's officially cleared.
Let's go.
Blair Davenport was supposed to be a part of the Secret Service before her release.
Don't know why she wasn't added then?
I don't know if I like her in that.
She also said that she wanted, who was this? There was supposed to be another person. I can't remember their name, though.
Yeah. I don't care enough to know their name. So,
Let's go.
Commander has been ran out of AEW storylines due to an undisclosed injury. It's my injury.
Wow.
As we said earlier, there are reports of Trishi being on the June 20th episode of SmackDown. Why'd she return at the Rumble?
Huh?
Why'd she return at the Rumble?
She returned to Elimination Chamber.
But she came back at the Rumble, and then like I thought she was gonna have like a WrestleMania match, and then just disappeared.
Yeah.
It is being stated that Mr. Iguana is very close to finalizing a contract with WWE, and with this contract, he is skipping NXT and is going straight to the main roster. That's caused a lot of heat backstage with Mr. Iguana because he said that, but low key, who cares?
Yeah.
I bet he's gonna face Dom or Andrade. Speaking of Dom only faces shapes.
Let's go.
It is being rumored that WWE has interest in Private Party when AEW deal expires. I'm happy with that. I love Private Party. I don't know why they had them lose to the Young Bucks.
That is so dumb.
Wait. Did they beat the Young Bucks? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
Private Party is used horribly in AEW when they're one of the best tag teams in AEW. I can tell you the first few Private Party is going to have in WWE. It is going to be between New Day or Street Profits.
Let's go.
Because that's what happens.
Yeah.
WWE is not racist, no. We just only had people of color face people of color when they return. Andrade is just going to face LWO or Legado del Fantasma the whole time.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
WWE is looking to trademark the Dungeon Dolls for Maxine and Natalia. Yay.
Let's go.
If anything else,
Don't think there is.
no. NFL news.
Running back J.K. Dobbins has signed a 1-year contract with the Denver Broncos.
Bro, generally Denver Broncos might be the scariest team we have.
Oh yeah, 100%. Bengals rookie edge rusher Shamar Stewart has left minicamp due to a contract disagreement with them adding a clause that he needs to learn a second language.
Bro, genuinely, they're like, what are the Bengals doing right now, bro?
Yeah, and what's the crazy thing is that he can enter the 2026 draft if he doesn't sign.
I know, bro. Like, genuinely, I don't know what the Bengals have going on. Like, I'm not talking about this. Travis Hunter still hasn't tried sidearm deal yet, but it's okay.
Yeah. There's another guy that I just can't remember.
I think it's like four or five.
There's 3 or 4.
I think there's 5. I thought it was 5. Oh, no, there's 4. There's 4.
Yeah, because one just signed, I think.
Yeah.
Travis
Hunter not signing it makes sense because
he doesn't know if he wants to be paid for corner or wide receiver.
we're paying him for both. Bro, I always don't like having Travis Hunter because the bag's gonna be heavy.
Defensive end Trey Hendrickson has resumed contract extension talks with the Bengals.
Bro, just trade him, bro. I don't even know, like, Bengals, just trade away Hendrickson and Stewart. Get a first-round pick.
There you go.
Call it a day.
Tight end Josh Oliver has agreed to a 3-year, $23 million contract extension with the Vikings.
He's not going to see the field at all.
He's their tight end too, I think.
Yeah, but Hawkinson is one of the greatest Hawkinsons is one of the greatest Hawks of all time. Yep, makes sense.
Former receiver Antonio Brown has a warrant out for his arrest for attempted murder.
All he did was shoot a firearm because people were trying to jump at Aiden Ross's boxing event. Okay, let him live.
Houston Texans safety Jimmy Ward is facing assault charges against his own family. I think it's his wife.
When in doubt, beat it out.
Oh my God.
Not used for that context, but it's okay.
The Colts are adding Jim Irsay to their Ring of Fame on week 1 of the 2025 season.
He dead.
Yes, he is. The Packers are trying out wide receiver Bo Melton at cornerback after Jair's release.
Say no to Bo.
Say no to Bo.
As I've watched a movie called Draft Day, Bo is a bust. Yes, one was a quarterback, but it's okay.
Saquon Barkley became the first running back since 2017 to lead shirt sales for the NFL.
Yeah, he's gonna be dead next year. Madden curse.
Let's go. Rams offensive tackle Alaric Jackson is dealing with blood clots and could miss the 2025 season.
Bro thinks he's Victor Wembanyama.
Brian Thomas Jr. is cleared after appearing to hurt his shoulder during Tuesday's practice.
What a bum. So Travis Hunters are one.
Um,
Devin Duvernay's are one.
the Buffalo Bills have signed linebacker Shaq Thompson to a 1-year contract.
Who did Shaq Thompson play for?
The Buffalo Bills.
Oh.
Now he does.
Who did he play for?
Panthers, I think.
Oh, okay, that's what I was thinking, probably.
The Los Angeles Rams have signed offensive tackle DJ Humphries to a 1-year contract since Alaric Jackson is dealing with those blood clots.
Year.
The New Orleans Saints have signed running back Cam Akers to a 1-year contract.
Bro, Cam Akers could be so good.
He could be, bro.
He's with the Saints now. Saints are it's raps.
Now he's like fourth string there because they have Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, the flippin' rookie from last year. I think Jamal Williams is there. Is he still there? Or is he gone? I thought he was there because he just didn't like play at all last year.
I'm pretty sure he's a free agent.
He's a free agent now?
I thought he was.
It looks like he is. No, it said no. I think it said no in the corner.
I just typed in Jamal Williams.
Oh,
Okay.
Jamal Williams.
Okay, maybe he's still. I guess he's still. He's
He's
30.
yeah. He's on the Saints still.
Okay, I thought he. Yeah, I was a free agent for some reason.
Yeah, he isn't. So it'd probably be the Alvin Kamara, the rookie from last year, Jamal Williams, then Cam Akers.
Yeah.
Actually, Cam Akers might be ahead of Jamal Williams since he doesn't play. at all.
Recently viewed Devin Booker, Tyrese Halliburton, John Cena. I
Sounds
did
like
not look up Devin Booker 8 days ago. Promise you I did not. I've never looked up Tyrese Halliburton in my life. Never looked up John Cena in my life. Okay.
On to NBA news.
Grizzlies trade Desmond Bain to the Magic for KCP, Cole Anthony, and 4 first-round swaps. Crazy work
Yeah.
for Desmond Bain.
Yeah.
Well, Luka was gone for a first-rounder and 80.
You literally give them Desmond Bain and a first for 5 first-round picks and 2 starters. That's crazy. It's flipping Desmond Bain. Like, he's not going to do that much for them.
It was also reported that Loki, Jaren Jackson Jr. might be gone.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks say Cat and Jaren Jackson Jr. is like a dream pairing.
Mm-hmm.
The Heat were really close to getting John Morant during the Jimmy Butler era.
Mm-hmm.
That's Loki it. Magic are front runners and getting Jordan Poole if he's traded. They're also rumored for D'Angelo. No, what's the ball? Is it? No, it's not Jello. It's Lonzo.
You're talking about Lonzo.
I'm trying to get they're front runners for Lonzo too if he gets traded.
I thought you were talking about LaMelo.
No, with them getting 4 first rounds.
I could see it.
Oh, I know. With them losing their 4 first rounds, I don't think so anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Grizzlies low-key could go for trades. And low-key, I would too.
Yeah. There, who gets Giannis?
I don't think Giannis is low-key even in trade talks anymore.
Yeah.
I think it's low-key just KD. Center Stuart Adams has agreed to a 3-year contract extension with the Houston Rockets. Celtic 4-time All-Star Jaylen Brown has had a arthroscopic surgery on his right knee. Celtics low-key are looking to trade, are basically open to trade talks for everyone besides Tatum. Warriors shooting guard Brandon Podziemski
Yeah.
has undergone a core muscle surgery.
Yep.
Now on to Kevin Durant news.
Let's go.
We're going. Suns are looking for background checks for Kristaps Porzingis, and who did the Warriors trade to the Heat?
They traded Andrew Wiggins.
And we're at Andrew Wiggins for background checks.
I know there was 5 teams that they've talked to.
We've talked to Raptors are looking for a front runner.
Raptors, Spurs.
It's Raptors, Spurs, Knicks,
Timberwolves.
Heat.
Yep, there you go.
Kevin Durant does not want to go to the Wolves, so that's not going to happen.
He's publicly said that.
Heat Loki just don't have enough assets for it.
All they have is Andrew Wiggins basically and Tyler Hero, which I don't think they would trade.
And
Tyler.
Bam.
They have Bam, but I don't know if they would want to trade Bam.
No. Raptors, they're just looking to shop that number 9 pick. Speaking of shopping, Suns are also looking to shop. Have been talking to other teams about trading Jalen Green if we get him and the Rockets. With the Rockets signing Steven Adams to a 3-year deal, I low-key think they might trade him.
The Rockets with Kevin Durant would be scary.
I low-key, after hearing or looking background checks on Kristaps Porzingis, I low-key want to trade with the Celtics. Because they're looking to trade literally everyone. I don't think they give up Jaylen Brown. Derek White.
Porzingis and Derek White, you're saying?
I want Porzingis and Drew Holiday. And maybe I don't know what else. Maybe a first. My only problem with Chris is that Tingus Pink is low-key very injury prone.
He is.
But Drew Holiday though.
Drew Holiday.
Also, we've been the Clippers low-key been in there with their center.
Who's their center? Is Zubac?
Yeah. Zubac been big in that. Okay, well, ahead. I closed my Instagram on this, but I guess not. I don't really care what we trade. I just low-key, I don't know. I want a big name. I don't really care for a big name.
Yeah.
Heat, low-key, are rumored to get Russ. I low-key hope we sign Brook Lopez.
That would be the best center on the market currently.
Because, I don't know, Suns back are hoping that Bradley Beal plays to his potential once KD's gone.
Didn't Russ decline his...
Yeah, he's a free agent.
Yeah.
The Nuggets. I think we said that last week.
I don't remember if we did, but there we go if we did.
I don't know. I don't even know who I want us to trade with. I wanted to trade with the Knicks, but the Knicks now have no interest in trading for KD.
Because you want a Cat?
I really want a Cat or Macau back. Rockets.
Oh my gosh, the Rockets would be unbeatable with Kevin Durant. I think.
Rockets, I just would only want either Steven Adams and Jalen Green and a first.
That would be a good trade, honestly.
Or Sengun.
Ooh.
And firsts. And that's it. Because I don't think they'd get Jalen Green and Sengun.
I don't think they would.
Because Sengun was looking at one of my favorite players until he got injured. So I really want him. Heat, please no. They've really nothing. What else? Who else was Raptors? Loki. If we get Scotty, then yes. Give me that number 9 pick and Scotty Barnes, and I'll be fine with that.
Yeah.
Clippers. I low-key really want Clippers.
Zubac.
Because I feel like we could low-key get Kawhi.
Kawhi and Zubac.
James Harden in his Suns jersey. Please, I need that.
You're buying that if you guys get him?
Yes. Low-key, my I don't think it's gonna happen, but I want him to go to best is Pacers. I really want to get Miles Turner, Obi, and then a few firsts.
That would be a good trade for both teams.
Yeah. Because low-key, they already want to shop Miles Turner.
Do they?
They said they want to get rid of Miles Turner. Well, they didn't, but it's been reported. But that's it. It's supposedly really close for KD deal. Oh, we even talk about the Spurs. Loki, I don't know what I want from the Spurs.
Yeah.
Just give me Socon, Chris Paul, and firsts.
What's the guy? Stephon Castle, maybe?
No. Oh, I've been looking at the Spurs deals. They're looking really bad. Loki, just give me De'Aaron Fox and Chris Paul. Just give me Chris Paul. Trade Kevin Durant for Chris Paul straight up. Nothing else.
No,
I want to finally be able to wear my Chris Paul jersey in dignity. The only reason I don't see us getting back Chris Paul is that means either Bradley Beal or Chris Paul have to give up number 3.
Oh, get rid of Bradley Beal.
I don't want. We can't. We literally can't.
Why?
Because he has no trade clause.
Oh. Oh no. Well, Jimmy had a no trade clause.
He waived it.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal is not waiving his.
Because he wants all that money.
Yes.
So is that it?
That's all I got.
Okay, so on to the NBA Finals then. So we got the Pacers in Game 3 beating the Thunder 116 to 107. Mathurin had 27, Halliburton had 22, and Siakam had 21. Jalen Williams had 26, and SGA had 24 points.
Oh, yay.
In the Game 4, Thunder beat the Pacers 111 to 104. SGA had 35. He only had 4 in the first quarter. Jalen Williams had 27. Alex Caruso had 20. Siakam had 20. Tyrese Halliburton had 18. And Obi Toppin had 17.
Bro, genuinely, Alec Caruso might be the greatest white boy of all time.
That is so true. So the series is currently tied at 2-2.
I think we're getting Game 7.
I think we are getting Game 7.
Who I think is in Game 7? Who will win Game 7? I don't know.
I've been going with this the entire time. Pacers in 7. So give it to me. Pacers
I'm taking
7.
Caruso in 7.
Caruso in 7? Okay.
It's just Tyrese has not played good at all.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah.
But low-key, I wouldn't be surprised if they win.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's it for this week's episode. Next week, we have Raw, NXT, SmackDown, our SmackDown results, I guess. I don't really know what we're doing for that.
Mm-hmm.
King of the Ring predictions.
Yep.
NFL news, WWE news, NBA news, predictions, results.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's gonna
oh, and we got Secret of the Mimic review from
Ooh.
Finance of Freddy's.
Yeah.
Because we low-key got that today. And
Yeah.
we low-key said we would give game reviews.
we did.
And low-key, next week, I have a solo episode.
Solo episode for Blake.
Yep, so we'll be out the dungeon. We won't be like Natty. We won't be dungeon dolls.
We won't be touching
I'll be a
anymore.
burb. A burb. Bourbon? Bourbon burb. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So we'll see how the next week goes, guys.
Yeah. Good luck.
Anyways, that's it for this week's episode. Goodbye.
Peace.